So if you want to take advantage of the auto ungating party, absolutely free every other week, you can just join the eCom Sellers Academy. It's $17.99 a month, and you will be able to gain access to the auto ungating party with the list of ASINs automatically for $17.99. I will send out the, I'm trying to turn on the light, just a second. I will send out the list from earlier this month, since this is the end of the month. So the previous auto ungating party, you'll get a list of those ASINs plus the ASINs that we give you today. And we'll talk through the auto ungating process. All right, hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with the eCom Sellers Academy. And tonight we are doing the auto ungating party. We do these every other week. And we provide a list of ASINs so you can use those ASINs to go over to Amazon and get ungated. That is our goal, our objective is to help you to get ungated on a regular basis. Now, I will tell you that Amazon will typically auto approve you in certain brands and certain categories if they see that you're being consistent in your business. That is always, that's been the case at least for the last 6 years, 5 or 6 years since I can remember. So if you're consistently listening, if you're consistently sending stuff in, if you're consistently selling items, and you have good good status with Amazon, then you will be able to consistently start to get auto approved in certain categories. So just wanted to let you know that for certain brands, sorry. So the first thing we want to do is some of the categories that are somewhat easy to get auto ungated in is going to be watches and luggage, and I don't remember the list because I'm scrolling right now trying to find it. But there's a couple of them that they are gated, but they are easy to get auto ungated in. So we will list those. I need to put those into our document because we're building out a couple of additional documents. So we want to encourage you to take advantage of using those documents to help you get ungated. So since you acquired the auto ungating party, we will send those documents to you. But luggage and watches immediately come to mind. There's another one that I think is clothing. They are somewhat easy to get like approved in those categories. Now brands, on the other hand, you want to be consistent in your listing. You want to be consistently sending stuff in. You want to be consistent in your rating, your seller status, your performance metrics on Amazon, and over time, they will start to gradually approve you with certain brands. If they don't automatically approve you for certain brands, then we recommend a couple of different sources that you can place an order with them. And the goal at the end of the day, sometimes you do take a loss, but it's okay. The goal at the end of the day is to get ungated. That's the thing. You have to remember what you're doing. It's the end game that you are going after. So the reason why I say that is if you're trying to get approved in, we'll just use Hasbro or Mattel. If you're trying to get approved, then it may require you to buy a certain quantity of Mattel. And it could be something that maybe does not move for a while. And maybe you have to sell it on another platform like Mercari or Poshmark. But at the end of the day, you are at that point approved to be able to sell in Mattel, and you're opened up to that brand. So maybe you took a loss on this one product, and maybe you took a $50 loss or whatever the number happens to be, but you ultimately achieve the fact that now you can sell anything in Mattel. So keep that in mind as you go through the process of reaching out to any of the suppliers where you have to buy inventory. Try to find the smallest, the least expensive. It may not be the thing that's moving right now, but that may be something that you want to send the invoice into Amazon to get approved. So let's talk through the process. I have to go to the comments because I have to go copy them. And then I'll give you the list of ASINs. So I will share the list of ASINs in the chat. And I will also share them in the group. So the first thing we want you to do is definitely when you log into your Amazon Seller Central account, we want you to go, and once we give you the list of ASINs, go and try to add that particular ASIN to your inventory. Once you do that, you enter the ASIN, then you request approval. If you are approved, Yay, congratulations. That means that you either have the metrics that's needed to be auto approved, and they are approving in some brands right now. If you do not have the metrics, then we encourage you to reapply in 3 to 6 months. So you want to keep track of the brands or the ASINs in which you requested approval on. They're asking for a invoice or then if you've placed an order with a wholesale supplier, then you want to attach that to the order. If you are not going to attach it and you're just going to reapply in 3 to 6 months after you've been consistent, again, you have to be consistent in your business. That means sending stuff in, selling stuff on a regular basis, or even if you're not sending things in, if you're doing merchant fulfilled and you're fulfilling the orders yourself, just make sure that you're being consistent about that. The key is your metrics and that your performance is good. So if you don't get approved, then you can attach a piece of paper that says, please remove my request for this particular ASIN. And then that way you don't get the notification again that says, hey, we're still waiting on your invoice. The other thing is we want you to go beyond the list of ASINs that we provide today so that you can continue to request approvals. So don't just stop with the brands that we share today. Just keep applying, because sometimes as you kind of go through, and let's just say today we're talking about health and beauty, and you go through and you request approval, and keep going. Some of the ones that we don't even list, you may get automatically approved. And it could be because Amazon doesn't have enough sellers. I mean, they've been selling out in some of these categories. The inventory is low. So they may just go ahead and approve you. But the key is to request approval. And you can request approval from your phone. So you just go in, you can request approval if you're out scanning directly from your phone. And if you're not out scanning, then you can request approval when you go into your Amazon seller back office. So let me go ahead and put this into the chat real quick. Just as a tip. And the second thing is, I have way too many windows open. I really do. I'll provide you the list of the categories and products that require approval. So let me just open this list real quick because it's been a while since I've looked at it. And I'll tell you the ones that are fairly easy to get approved in. And we'll send you the document for those. So let me share this. Okay. All right. Opening up the list. Okay, so the categories that require approval, of course, they're like Amazon devices and Kindle devices and beauty, books. So let's see, approval required books is no. So hold on, automotive is yes. Collectible coins is yes. It's up to you if you want to sell collectible coins. Entertainment collectibles is yes. Now, I will tell you collectible coins and entertainment collectibles, those two, you can sell used items. So you can, like new, you'll have some category options that you don't have in some of the other categories. Fine art is yes. You do have to it requires approval. Music is yes, requires approval. Sports collectibles is yes, requires approval. DVD is yes, watches is yes. So I would tell you watches is easy to get auto approved in. And okay, so then the ones that approval required for Amazon device accessories, the answer is no. Condition must be new, certified, refurbished, or used. Kindle, Amazon Kindles, used, you can sell, and approval required is no. Baby products, it is no. However, certain categories or subcategories requires a yes. So again, we're going to go after some of those subcategories, and there may be specific brands. Beauty is a no. Books is a no. Camera, photo is no, meaning it doesn't require approval. It's an open category. So when you're talking about, oh, I can't find things to sell, like some of these categories are wide open, There may be specific brands in those categories that they go, no, you can't sell those. But as far as the category is open. Cell phones and cell phone accessories is new. Then a grocery and gourmet food is no, but there are some additional selling guidelines there. Personal health, certain subcategories is yes, but the personal and health, the category itself is no. Home and garden is no. Independent design, industrial and scientific. You're probably not selling industrial and scientific, but if you are, it's open. There are some additional selling guidelines for that one in addition to independent design. Then Kindle accessories, doesn't require major appliances, doesn't require music, does not. Now, when you get into office products, outdoors, personal computers, pet supplies, and software, some of those subcategories is going to be a yes. But the category itself, the general overall category is no, but some of the subcategories may require approval. Sports is no. Tools and home improvement is no. Game and toys. So game and toys is no, but some of the subcategories you might have a yes. And then there's some additional holiday guidelines around toys when it comes to the end of the year. So we're talking about the Q4 time in which selling toys is aplenty, but toys is wide open. And there's subcategories, you may require some additional approval. And in video games is no, but again, you may have specific products or brands or subcategories that require additional approval. So the one that we need to definitely give you, that I know that we already have somewhere, is watches. So I'll have to find that one on how to get approved for watches. And then automotive, those are two great categories to get approval in. And you'll go through the process of getting approved. And then once you do, you are good to go. All right. So the next thing is to give you the list of ASINs. So let me go over to our spreadsheet. We keep a list of ASINs. So we hand out ASINs every other week. List of ASINs that you are auto approved, you can get auto approved in. And again, that's based off of your metrics. So if you are a new seller, your metrics may not be there yet, but remember there's a bunch of categories that in Amazon that are completely open. Some of the well-known brands will not be open to you initially. So you want to be consistent in your business so that you can sell those things. So let me give you 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go after 9 ASINs today. So I'm going to put the 9 ASINs in the chat, and then I will share them in the Facebook group in a minute. Okay, so you want to copy the 9, if you're in the Zoom, you want to copy these 9 ASINs out of the Zoom. Is that the last one? Let me go make sure I got them all. Okay. All right. So, yep, 9 ASINs. All right, and then for those who purchased the auto ungating, I'll give you the ones from last week. I'll send them to you in an email. I'll send the ones from this week. I'll send them to you in an email. So you have, not last week, it's the week before, every other week. So that you'll have all of them for the month. The great thing about the auto ungating party is that you get the ASINs that we share with the eCom Sellers Academy group for the entire month. You get all of them. So we'll give you everything that we've given out for May for ASINs and then all of the guidelines. All right, so go get started getting ungated. If you have any questions, you can type them in the chat. We encourage you to continue to go beyond the list that we provided and just be consistent in your business so that getting approved will not be a challenge for you. And I will send you the PDFs as soon as we get them back from our graphic designer, because we've got a couple of PDFs for getting approved in watches and also getting approved for specific brands through a wholesale supplier. We have a couple of wholesale suppliers that we recommend specifically around toys for sure. All right, good luck, guys. Go and get started requesting approval. If you have any questions, put it in the chat or send me a message. Bye for now.